I don't know why I'm wearing this for this video. I guess it's just to add a little bit of effect to it, because I don't look that good in this cosplay probably. But anyways, today I want to tell you a little story. And the reason why I want to tell you this story will be pretty clear, hopefully, by the end of the story. And you might have some questions, and I'll try to answer as much of your questions as possible in this video, in the comments below, maybe a follow-up video to this, whatever. But last Sunday, Sunday, March 12th, 2017, a friend of mine messaged me that a friend of him left a bunch of cosplays behind because he asked him to, and he wanted me to try them on, and he wanted to take some pictures of it. The thing about those cosplays is that they were all female characters. Now, for me, that's not a problem. He knew that I like crossplay. I like dressing up as a girl. To be honest, I'm pretty fluid when it comes to my gender and stuff. And he knew that. He just wanted me to try them on. He wanted to take a couple of pictures, and I said yes. I just imagined it be two friends sitting in his room for the night, trying a bunch of female cosplays on, taking a few silly pictures, and that would be it. Unfortunately, that's not the way it went. When I got to his house the next day, everything was alright. I started putting on the first cosplay, and first cosplay was not the greatest cosplay in the world, I'll be honest. We took the pictures, we had a few discussions about it, whatever. I didn't really mind it that much. Then I tried on the second cosplay, which was Kobato from Hakanai. And that's where trouble kind of started, and I'm going to skip ahead a bit because telling you the entire story would just take too long, and the story isn't my main message of this video necessarily. As we went through a couple cosplays, I did the first cosplay, I don't remember what it was, then I did Kobato from Hakanai, and then I did Kakamine Rin, actually. I'm wearing Kakamine Len right now, and I love the cosplay. But after or during Kakamine Rin, something became a bit clear to me. The thing is that while I was putting on all those different costumes, he kept saying I looked horrible in them. Admittedly, they were all female. I don't have a female body, so also the costumes were all way too big for me, so I can imagine I did look pretty bad in them. And he said it once, and I was like, yeah, okay, sure, I probably do. He said it like twice, and I was like, yeah, I do, I know. By the fifth time, it started becoming a bit annoying and a bit hurting as well. Thing is, I might look horrible in something, and I hope people agree with me on this, otherwise this is going to be a bit embarrassing. I might look horrible in something, but I do not need someone to remind me of that every few minutes. I know I look horrible in female cosplays, I look horrible in cosplays in general probably, but I don't need someone that I consider a friend of mine to remind me of me looking horrible in that every 2 minutes. Him saying I looked horrible was the only thing I did. While I was posing for the pictures, while I was just preparing, trying to find different things to do for the pictures, he kept getting annoyed at me. He kept saying I couldn't pose, I should do this, I should do that, I look horrible in the pictures, I can't smile. Admittedly, I can't smile for pictures, I look horrible in pictures. But he kept saying all this different stuff, and you could say he was trying to he was just friendly insulting me, which I'm fine with, I do myself. But when you say things like that and you keep on saying that and you really get annoyed at them, that's not friendly insulting anymore, that's just insulting someone. And after the Kagami Nerin cosplay, I was supposed to try on like 5 more costumes. But after that Kagami Nerin cosplay, after another round of him saying how terrible I looked and how I couldn't smile and I couldn't pose and I just did everything wrong basically, I just said I had to get my train, I had to get home in time, and I left. And that was the end of what I thought was going to be a fun night of crossplaying for the first time. Gone horribly wrong. He knows nothing about it. He still thinks he did nothing wrong, probably, and even when I would try and confront him, he probably would still think he did nothing wrong. Because honestly, that's just the person that he is, but that's not where I want to go with this video. I don't want to expose someone or anything. I guess the reason why I'm telling you this story, because right now you might just be thinking it was just 2 friends, you should try and have a bit more of a sense of humor. But even when you're someone's friend and you're taking pictures of them, even when you're just trying to be friendly with the person you're taking pictures of, that does not allow you to insult them because they look bad in their cosplay. That does not allow you to order them and when they don't listen to you, get mad at them. That does not allow you to tell them they look terrible, they can't smile, and they're just doing everything wrong. And I know, or at least I hope that they know, or that you know, that what happened back there at my friend's place is not how a photo shoot should go, especially not when it comes to cosplayers. A lot of the people you photograph, a lot of cosplayers, might already have a low self-esteem. They are not the most sociable people, they're not the most self-assured people, except when they're with friends, they're cosplaying, they're at conventions. But even then, sometimes it's still like they still have to be on their bravest to even just put on that costume. Even more when they know their costume, their cosplay, does not fit their body type or doesn't even fit their gender. I guess. I hope I don't offend anyone by saying that. But when you go out and insult them for looking terrible, even when they might not look that terrible, or even if they do, just when you go out and say they look terrible, you say they don't look well in pictures, you say they can't pose, they just don't do things right, that'll only ruin what was supposed to be a fun time. When people cosplay, they want it to be a fun time. My cat is destroying the closet right now, I'm sorry. But yeah, cosplaying is supposed to be a fun time, and when you go out and insult someone for looking terrible or not looking good in their cosplay or not doing a good job of posing for pictures, you're ruining that fun time. Basically, when you go out and have a photo shoot with a cosplayer, unless it's a professional, of course, those are entirely different people. This is really about the people that you mostly find at conventions. When you go out and have a photo shoot, please don't tell your model that they look terrible or don't look good in their cosplay. please don't order them to the point of getting mad at them on what they should do. Please don't say the pictures don't look good, or they don't look good in pictures, or they can smile good for pictures, or whatever. Just please don't make your model feel bad. Because that's what happened to me when I went over to my friend to try on a bunch of different cosplays. I did some picture taking myself back at AtsusaCon in August last year. I did a video about AtsusaCon. If you want to see the pictures I took, please go and watch that video. But any of the cosplayers I photographed at AtsusaCon were all pretty normal people. They weren't professional cosplayers or anything. None of them, except for maybe one or two of them, really posed for my picture. And even when they did, they might have not looked the best when they did pose. But I did not mind. Because why would it matter that much? Why does it matter that much that someone doesn't pose well? The thing about cosplay that matters to me the most is the costume itself. Not acting like your character, not posing for pictures like your character. And to be honest, that shouldn't be the point of cosplay in general. You want to be your character, and that's fine. If you want to go as far as to actually act like your character, that's fine. But that doesn't mean everyone has to do that. Now, if you're a cosplayer and you might be a little bit scared of the story I told you and of the chance that there's people out there that are going to insult you for your cosplay, that are going to get mad at you when they're trying to take a picture of you, I'm sure there's not a lot of people like that out there. Maybe a few, whatever. But if you got a bit scared somehow of what I told you, and of cosplaying and of getting your pictures taken by photographers or people in general, please don't be scared. You like cosplaying, you like crossplaying, you like dressing up as a character that you really like, and you're awesome for doing that. And even if someone insults you for not looking good in your cosplay, or for not acting like your character well, for not posing well, for not doing what they want you to do, when you ruin their picture, I guess, don't let that ruin your experience. You're awesome for cosplaying. You're awesome for being you. And you should stay that way. Even if some people are assholes, even if some people get mad at you, or try and make your cosplay experience terrible, don't let that keep you away from cosplaying. Because again, you're awesome for cosplaying. You're awesome for just doing something that you enjoy. You're just awesome for being you. And please keep being you. Keep cosplaying, keep being awesome. I hope that my message was a bit clear. I know I'm not the best speaker. TLDR, just don't be assholes to your models or cosplayers when you try and take their picture. Even if they don't look very well in their cosplay. And if you're a cosplayer, keep cosplaying, even if some people are assholes about it. You're awesome. Thanks for watching. I hope you understand me a little bit. I hope you don't hate me for ranting on about this story. I hope you just got my message. That was clear. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, talk about it in the comments. I'll try to answer a few any more questions that you have there. And I'll see you in the next video. That's hopefully not another 50-60 minute long round. Bye bye.